Good evening YouTubers, this is Pakatichi here. So konbanwa minasan, Pakatichi desu, all the way from Hong Kong. And today I just like to clarify, or rather I should say I would like to but I want to talk to you about the worst scenario of this Super Typhoon Mangkhut that all of us here in Hong Kong are experiencing this. You can even literally hear that the background my area, like there's no music effect that I normally do on my the software that I normally do in the Sony Vegas Pro. But today, for this particular video for today, I'm not going to do any editing for the music part, just to let you all hear that even though the typhoon is about to fade away soon, like tomorrow afternoon or later afternoon, like that tomorrow, but you can still hear the strong impact of the wind after the super typhoon strike it here. The highest is around like 12 noon. So as I am talking to you, probably you can hear the swoosh sound effect, and it's very strong. So the logo, what I am saying on this website, which is the hko.gov.hk, the website, which long term is the Hong Kong Observatory, which I normally check it for everyday weather. And you may wonder what are the warnings. There's 4 logos in total for now. As for now, is the southeast typhoon number 8, and then yellow rainstorm, and then the monsoon that's going to north, and then landfall. So now you can just hear it, right? Even the whole afternoon, I couldn't stop thinking what happened to my other friends that lived at the Kowloon area, Hong Kong Island, even around this area, like in the Lantau or Dongchong, or even the, just let's say all over Hong Kong, that I'm really concerned of a lot of my friends who are living in different parts, around Hong Kong. But the worst of all that I have seen, and those friends that I knew who are living in those locations, the following ones are the Lantau area, Lantau Island, or Woiwo Puyo, and Taio. It has the worst effect. And if I see the clips of my friends recording, like it's not even on the news, some of them have been posted on Facebook, Instagram. I feel very terribly sorry for them. So if those of you are watching this video, you know me already personally, like that, I really do feel sorry for you. You have to experience this, and you have to see, the floor is like a bit flooded, your house has been wrecked. Some restaurants in Muiwa, I saw on the clip, the windows has been shattered, despite they already put the tapes to secure the to prevent the water from hitting the window, but it didn't really enjoy the impact, so it was too strong. Even you put the tape like into a plastic like this, or rice, or like but that's English means rice, it didn't work at all. And speaking of that, even some other locations in Kowloon, and surprisingly, one of my favorite places that I normally buy anime goods, it's in Mongkok. Some places in Mongkok where people lives in the house area, but not building, like in where I'm living, one of the roofs has been blown away, and then some of the window areas, the windows has been shattered. So some places in Mongkok, and one of the buildings or flat in Chung Kwan O, 2 places so far for what I know, the windows has been shattered to pieces, and I don't know what the heck the people are going to do, but it's just very creepy to see that through their Facebook, through their Instagram, and sometimes I will see it on YouTube every hour, and then I would look what's happening to my friends, even not only just my friends, but for those people around here, literally all over Hong Kong, have to go through this, get to experience this worst scenario ever. Even today that I was supposed to go for the Yume Cafe card capture Sakura in Chun Wan, which is in the Kowloon section, I cannot go there because they have already announced that if the typhoon goes to 8, 9, 10, or even strong wind effect like now, you can still hear it, it will be cancelled, will be suspended. So those of us, we need to rebook to another day, and that sucks. So if you may ask me, I can go to maybe tomorrow or maybe during the weekdays. I cannot because of my work, and I'm only available on September 27th, which is the day after my non-fasting blood test. Like they'll get my blood for my next week appointment for my epilepsy. No, not epilepsy, chronic disease, my bad. So after that in the morning, then I can go to the Yumi cafe just to help the two buyers purchase whatever they need, because since they already know that, you know, experiencing a lot of personal issue problems, and then my work, and then now we have this weather thing that's going to affect a lot of us people living here in Hong Kong or visiting here in Hong Kong. So it is not going to be easy for us, and the two places here in Hong Kong that I'm really more concerned and hope that they are still recovered. But then there's another bad news, like after the effect of the Mangkhut typhoon, more than 110 people have been injured from this super typhoon, and half of them I kind of blame them for, you know, making themselves injured. Is because some of them I see like the live area while I was watching the news with my sister and my mom. Some of the people were doing selfies, which is really ridiculous, and they already informed that the people should stay at home safely for security. But nope, I still see some of those folks, I don't know whether tourists or resident here, I don't care, but taking selfies, taking photos, or I don't know, experiencing the, you know, wind impact. I don't think that's even funny, because there's even like one clip, I forgot which clip was that, but I'm not going to put it here. They got hit by the water or by the wind very, very strong, and this is why they have announced for all of us Hong Kong residents and visitors, no matter what, do not step outside. So that's why thank goodness I didn't have to go out, because I was about to go to which I'm not gonna say it, this is a personal thing, I'm not going to mention it here. I was about to go to that area, and you know, something got to do with the, you know, that I must go every twice a week, but then I cannot, as I see the location where I'm supposed to go there, it got even worse. The trees has fallen, the road has been stuck, so I don't know when are they going to remove those trees, how are they going to recover that area. But like I said, I'm not going to say it in this video because it's very personal. So if those of you already know what is this situation I'm talking about, then you know what it is. Just don't comment on this video, it's very personal. And you can hear it again, if the wind still strikes even without the typhoon, you will still see sometimes the building will move even just a bit like this, which it's really creeping me out. Yep, I can feel it already, and you can see my butt just moved a little like this. My door, it's moving like this, not too fast, but like a normal speed. And then there's a lot of banging sounds outside, like about to hit our window area. That's not really good. Even some of the video clips that I've actually encountered just randomly through Facebook and through YouTube, that some of the appliances has been damaged, dropped down, and then shattered again. The whole road is full of rubbish areas. And then some locations, like the two locations in Hong Kong Island, Quarry Bay and Chai-Wan are like flooded, the worst, you know, for the entire Hong Kong. Two of them are the worst to have flooded. I know Taio's also flooded, but also those two locations that's located in Hong Kong Island. So I really feel bad for those two locations plus the one in Taio. So I hope those of you are living in these three locations, stay safe. Hopefully you will recover. Like if those of you get injured, be careful of yourself no matter what, stick together like that. Just, you know, if those of you are the ones fooling around, I don't know what's the scenario, next time don't ever do that, because when it comes to Mother Nature's, it's definitely not a joke. Definitely not a joke. I'm so sorry. And that's all I could say on this video. And there's a lot of buildings that probably you might have seen, like a lot of you may know about this devastating news. Some of the buildings, some parts of the buildings has, you know, collapsed. shattered to pieces, like the windows. It's just terrifying to see that. And I know some of my friends are living in those like nearby constructions, and these construction areas could even damage your building area or your house area. So it's really horrifying to see that. Even one of my friends captured something live or just record at the moment when their area is about to be flooded. Oh dear, I really feel their pain. Like, I don't get to experience their situation, but like I said, just watching their video, you can feel their struggle, you can feel their pain, that they're scared that what am I going to do if I'm in their in their shoe. How am I going to evacuate? How the heck am I going to prepare myself when this kind of when this kind of situation will come one day. So I really feel so sorry for those people and some of my friends that lives in one of those locations. So I really do feel bad for them. So anyways, I have to end this video because I'm starting to feel a little dizzy, because even the buildings moving like this. One particular friend of mine, a cosplayer friend, she kind of felt the dizziness around after 5 minutes. So I will not talk a lot right now because it's already more than 10 minutes on this video. So as always, everyone, stay safe. If those of you are still stuck here in Hong Kong waiting to depart here, or those of you from other countries are planning to come back here, stay safe, and hopefully the areas all over here in Hong Kong will be recovered, not too soon, but soon. Well, probably for the road's sake, to be for all of us not to get traffic problems like that, or generally we all have to be safe. That's all that matters, right? Safety is the priority number one. So if I'm lucky tomorrow that I don't have to go to work, because they said that all schools are actually canceled, kindergarten, primary school, high school, and college. If they're really totally canceled or suspended for tomorrow, September 17, then if I'm lucky not to go to work, because I work in the general office at the high school, then I will try to see if I still have the mood to do the more anime previews, which is not, of course, Kuji, because I already done that one on my previous video. So I will, because I have some Kuji that I want to show you, but it's not yet the right timing. But if those the non-Kuji ones, I have them ready with me. I already took a photo on my Instagram. So just let you know that I will still have more anime previews, but it just depends tomorrow whether I need to go or not. If not, then I will still see if I still have the energy to do the recording, because after experiencing this typhoon, and until now you can still hear the strong monsoon, the effect of it, and the strong wind impact. It's just creepy even to do just recording. Even, to be honest, doing the live video on my Instagram, it's really creepy. Like, you can tell I am not really comfortable hearing this kind of wind, seeing my my door moving like this, and I'm feeling a bit dizzy. So I have to end this before it gets even worse for my situation. So as always, everyone, take care and stay safe here in Hong Kong. So as always, everyone, see you in the next anime preview.